find the name. So many look so much the same. I heard an accordion play from a street that seemed not far away, so I hurried to follow the sound, and after some searching I found, under a street lamp across from the station, both man and accordion battered and old. I took some steps closer to look and to listen to a man and his music, alone in the world. His eyes were dark pools of despair, fixed in eternal stare, like he'd suffered some unholy wrong and buried it deep for so long. It seemed like he played for a cause, to remember who he really was, and how life had at last left him here, after treating him badly for years. Now all he had was his father's accordion, tunes to be played and tales to be told, but nobody cared, there was no one to listen, excepting for me and the night and the cold. I don't know how long I stood there, entranced by his dark empty stare, and his fingers so lean and so long, as he sadly played song after song. I turned round to check on the hour. The station clock claimed it was 4, but when I turned my head round again, no man and no accordion. At last I went back to my bare-walled apartment to wait for some sleep and the nightmares to start. But still to this day I can hear that accordion music so sad that it still hurts my heart. And slowly but surely I got to like coffee a lot. And indeed, this whole country is taken to coffee. There's a coffee shop on every street corner, what wasn't there 30 years ago. But after long experimenting with coffee, I noticed that on its own, it's too wet. You need to eat something with it to help it to go down in case you scald yourself, God says. So what I like best with a coffee is cheesecake. I'm the devil for the cheesecake. I don't mind the lemon meringue either, mind the tiramisu, but at the minute the cheesecake's winning. So this is an episode that involves coffee and cheesecake and a woman. Highly inflammable combination. In the corner of a cafe with a coffee killing time and a second-hand newspaper someone had left behind, perusing some old story that had bored me twice before, when I saw you through the headlines as you walked in through the door. Well, my heart began to beat beating like 100 conga drums, and the muffin I was eating scattered in a spray of crumbs. When you walked up to my table and you said, "Is this place free?" I mumbled yes, and spilled a cup of coffee on me knee. Come here to tell ya, there's something about ya. You make me feel like no one's ever made me feel before. I can't even think about living without ya. And I knew it from the minute that you walked in through the door. I ordered 2 more coffees and you sat down with a sigh. You looked so sad and lonely and then began to cry. And I became all flustered, I tried to dry your tears with a hanky from my pocket that had been there several years. You told me your sad story, you described your life to me as you ate that piece of cheesecake I'd been saving for me tea. By the time that it was finished, you had me in your spell, and cheesecake notwithstanding, I'd have followed you to hell. Come here to tell ya, there's something about ya. You make me feel like no one's ever made me feel before. I can't even think about living without ya. And I knew it from the minute that you walked in through the door. Well, we chatted on together for an hour or 2 that day. Then as quickly as you came to me, you quietly slipped away. You said you might be back again next Tuesday afternoon, but 7 Tuesdays later I stirred memories in a spoon. Well, you meet so many people, but remember very few, just the ones who touch your heart and remind yourself of you. So I sit here in the cafe and behold the trousers still, with a cheesecake in me pocket just in case you come again. Come here to tell ya, there's something about ya. You make me feel like no one's ever made me feel before. I can't even think about living without ya. And I knew it from the minute that you walked in through the door.